Hey guys, let me get adjusted. Ooh, stretched out. Fearless StarCraft, back and ready for action. This is a 1v1 game that I played a few days ago against Zerg. Now, for the longest time, Zerg was giving me troubles. I was terrified of them because they're scary. Let's just check this out. This gameplay though. So I'm playing Datsun. He's the blue Protoss, blue Zerg. Oh my god, I already making mistakes. Top right corner of Shakur's Plateau. I'm the red Protoss in the bottom left. No big deal. Anyway, I was always just really scared of Zerg because of their ability to expand and produce units in mass. Basically play extremely reactively to whatever I was throwing at them. And I was never sure, what I should do. Look at that, 3 drones. I can't compete with that. So anyway, I decided to cast this game because I was extremely proud of how I played during the game. I thought I played very well and felt I should share since I haven't been casting videos very often. For this build, this game, I decided to go with a 3-gate expand build. I've done 3-gate expand before, but not very often, and I figured it might be very effective against Zerg, because apparently it is. As you're getting higher and higher into leagues, it's 1-gate expand is what people suggest to do, but I'm not a Masters player, not even a Diamond player. I'm still gold, even though I'm getting matched against Platinum players. This player was Platinum. I did destroy him, and I do destroy several Platinum players a day. But 3-gate expand seemed good just because you have the ability to get your macro on, which is extremely necessary. And 3-gate robo, that was always my standard go-to build. But seeing as you don't get your expansion up in time, like he went 15 hatch and now he just dropped his pool. He's playing very economically aggressive, or just getting his macro on, not playing defensively at all. I guess he figures I'll be doing the same, or he wants to get ahead of me. So you got to compete with that as Protoss. Get my pretty standard wall off going on here. It looks beautiful. This is what you want to do. You're playing against Zerg. And yeah, dropping my second gateway. One of the other benefits of going 3-gate expand as opposed to a 1-gate robo, which I would do against Terran and sometimes do against Zerg if they're going fast roach, is you have to take your gas early, so you're light on minerals. You're less and less actual gateway units to defend yourself with, which I did play a game earlier today where that was the case. I held off aggression. There wasn't any aggression, but I didn't have any gateway units out. I sacrificed that for the immortals and the gas. That was necessary to build that early robotics facility. The second gas is going up right now at 24. That's what I dropped that at. I know you can wait till 25, but I'm used to taking it at 18 for that fast robo. So yeah, I got my sentry out and my zealot. And the opponent, go to the units tab, has nothing out to defend anything. So I'm assuming he's going to get some spine crawlers up soon. He takes this early expansion. He's got 2 queens. That's pretty common. I should probably set my availability to busy. Anyway, yeah. So I'm moving on down. Looks like he's either going to scout. No, he's going to drop that pylon so I can get that forge going. It's really important to grab a forge before you expand because of the possibility of burrowed units against Terran. You have to worry about cloaked banshees against, or ghosts even, against Protoss zealots. So if you do a straight 4-gate, I've done this myself. I've gone straight 4-gate and I've lost to a Dark Templar rush off of 3 gateways. You think you're playing against another 4-gate, but out of nowhere your base starts to get destroyed. And that is no good. So you can see here I've finished the 3 gateways. Warp gate technology is up below, earlier than 6 minutes. I've got the pylon out here, going to drop that forge to complete the wall off, move my units down there to defend. And the opponent is going with a early roach play. Not really early, 6 minutes. He's going for a 6. No, he's gonna push later, but he's got some roaches out right now. He built no zerglings to assist this, so he's going for a roach push. 1 spine crawler for defense, and more roaches streaming in. The supply his macro is not doing too great. I'm trying to consistently build probes. I'm at 27 now. I guess one might have died, or I was at 26 before, to his 18. My forge up, gonna drop that cannon. It's gonna help the defense against what I never thought to be an early roach push after seeing that 15 hatch. So, yes, he has a adequate number of roaches, 12, but to my 322, which is not very good. But he sacrificed drone production, and because of that, resources. Look at the income tab. I'm beating him by about 100 minerals, which 100 minerals and 100 gas, with 7 more harvesters, which is quite a bit. If we go down here, the battle is about to take place. This cannon came in to save the day. Got that wall up going on here to protect my stalkers from getting an ampus around. Take out a few of his roaches before losing all of my zealots. Finish that wall off to snipe that one roach. He comes up to try to take out my pylon. However, I warped in more units in the nick of time with that force field, channeling them in to the photon cannon's range. Do not micro my units whatsoever. And win the battle. Got my expansion online right when that happened. I'm getting Maynard drones. 3 gates, a cannon, 3 gates worth of units. I hold off that aggression. And the production tab. He's working on producing some more units. He's got his drones numbers back up. Since that push failed, he needs to focus on macro heavily. Got an evolution chamber down here, not working on any upgrades, in particular spewing out more roaches. And alright, you go down here, I've got some probes sent down to the expansion, chronoing out more probes. It looks like, oh, an upgrade. My armor level 1, because my attack level 1 already completed. I like to go attack level 1 against Zerg, simply because the Zealot will two-shot a Zergling with level 1 weapons. We have to stay above 1. Your 1 attack has to be above their 1 defense to keep that, 1 armor to keep that in play. But I don't know, it's good to keep that started. Got my robotics facility up. Gonna drop 3 more gateways because after 2 bases support 6 gates, 2 robo facilities. I don't know if I dropped the second one before going for Colossus Tech, or if I even go for Colossus Tech, because I think I see that he's still going roaches. But I do drop that Twilight Council because I want Blink Stalkers. Might have been Blink Stalkers that I was going for. I can't recall. This was a few days ago, and I played a lot of StarCraft in that time. Look at our opponent. Total units, he is still down on drones. He produced that batch after losing that push, and didn't produce any more, but he is taking his 3rd base in the front right here. Not sure if I agree with that position. It might be easy to defend. However, you have to defend the front and the side and the top. I usually just stick with the rocks, simply because you have another ramp to work with. I like taking this whole half before coming up over here. And he's Zerg, so it's not like he's going to do any drops. Blah. I've got my observer coming in to scout this. We look at my visibility from right here, I do see that he's still massing up roaches, so if we go to the production tab, I start on an immortal. I might have already had that on the way because I knew he was focused on roaches, but I know not to go Colossus. I'm researching Blink, which is going to help. Blink Micro is OP. 1-1 on upgrades. I'm not sure if I'm going to grab any more now that I got my Twilight Council, or if I'm just going to keep chronoing out immortals and working on my macro. So we have another roach push on the way. If we go to the units tab, 22 roaches this time. However, I'm moving out. See it. Some elite force fields. Yeah. There's no escape. Got my guardian shield going on. Reducing their damage by 2. Their 18 damage reduced to 16, which is no match to my 1-1. Guardian shield. 18-2-1. So I move into push, take out that base. My macro slips a shit ton because I'm like, yeah, that's a blink stock. It's got a micro. However, I begin to research my 2nd weapons upgrade. Got my 3rd base on the way because taking a 3rd is oh so important. More stalkers moving in to assist. Tries to defend with a small amount of roaches. You see here he's got 11 of them. However, I don't even have to blink stock and micro. Wait, I think I do. Yeah, I get some blink stock and micro going on. And immortal. Raking the kills. Racking up. Raking. Both are acceptable terms. He is getting kills. Who cares about blinking away from broodlings? Kill them. Spine crawler. Ha! No problem for me. Got some pylons on the way because I believe I was supply blocked. I don't know if I'm producing anything else. No, my macro slips because I'm a bad player. Moving up here to take out main base. Force field's going off, so we can't get that leaks around on my units. Wing stalkers against Zerglings. Especially that limited number. Not too good. He pulls drones off the line. He's going to try to retreat with them. Nope. Tries to attack with them. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could lose this battle. Keep macroing up, and I would win the game. Have some more stalkers on the way. These ones were there to look good. Datsun left the game without saying GG. I wouldn't call it bad manners just because he might have been frustrated. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to cast this video just because of how proud I was of how I did. I felt I executed the 3-gate expand effectively using a very limited number of gateway units and a photon cannon to hold off that early roach push and basically keeping up with a expanding Zerg opponent. Yeah, if I was going to do anything different about this build, I'd probably research hallucinate before getting, you know, my observer up, just because I had no scouting going on for most of that game, and hallucinate would give me the ability to check his expansions. I mean, if he was going crazy, he could have been on 4 expansions by the time I had moved out to take out his 3rd. Yeah. Anyway, I had fun casting this video. I hope you had fun watching it. If you did, thank you very much. See you next time.